All right. So now there's drama concerning what around what Larson said about the Chevy teams. One race this season doesn't define you as the better team. CGR as is I don't think will ever be the better Chevy team. It's not because I'm biased towards Hendrick and all that, but one bad race and one bad season for Hendrick doesn't define that team, but they're still the better Chevy team, in my opinion. CGR didn't win a single freaking race last year, but people still play the Larson's the favorite card and he's more talented card over Chase and all that shit. People keep saying Larson's more talented than Chase. I'm like, just because he runs dirt and runs more races during the off season, that doesn't make him more talented. It just makes him a dirt racer who doesn't want to be in NASCAR. Really, he's kind of not really interested in. To me, doesn't seem interested in being in this sport. He'd rather be running the Chili Bowl and all these other sprint car midgets or whatever the hell you want to call it, those kind of races on a weekly basis more than NASCAR. That's just to me. That's how I feel. He never he always complains about something. It's like, and someone's like, Larson was the top Chevy car for the last 2 years. Blah blah blah. I'm not. I'm sorry. Do you want to look at the stats and the points overall one more time? Yeah, that's what I thought. Um, Chase won 3 races last year. The year before that, yeah, he may not have won the. Have, he may have not won a race the year prior to that, but he was a little bit more consistent when it came to the top tens, top fives. Yes, Larson won in 2017, but Larson can never make it through the second round of the playoffs. Not even one time. Chase in his first 3 years has made it to the round of one, to the round of 12, and to the round of 8. 2 years in a row, coming this close to being in the final four. That's in his first 3 years. He's been the top Chevy driver overall in points for the last 2 years. The year before last, he was top 5. He was the top Chevy driver over Larson, over Jimmy Johnson, over his teammates. Um, Last year, a top 10 overall, 6th in standings. Where's Larson? Not there. Because he fell out of the playoffs after the round of two, the round of 12, as usual. Because either his car blows up, he wrecks it, or he just plains out chokes like he does normally, like he did on Atlanta. So, by speeding on pit road. So, no fault but his own. So, people want to just praise Larson and think he's the best and better at everything. I'm not trying to be the fangirl over Chase here, but to say someone is more talented than another driver is kind of a slap in the face. Larson, yes, he's a dirt racer. He more whipped in with that, and he can do pavement and whatever with NASCAR. I'm not saying he's not talented, but to say he's way more talented than another young driver is a little pathetic. Chase is super talented at what he does. He's a super talented young driver. Has won in everything he's driven, literally everything. and and people claim, oh, I'm not like I don't dislike Chase, but so and so is better than him. I'm like, you can't say that. Like you can't say that. Yes, Larson's been in the series longer and has a couple more wins than Chase, but in my opinion, Chase has had statistically a better run in 4 years than Larson has in like, well, 3.5, a little over 3 years. To Larson's like 5, going on 6. So, and he said something about, yeah, people say he was jokingly talking about like HMS and the cheating and all that. I'm like, Lord, dude, think before you speak. Yes, HMS came out slow, or comes out slow, but I don't think their intention is to just go slow each year, like beginning of each year, and then all of a sudden, like, oh look, we found speed. No, the only reason they struggled last year is because of the Camaro itself, nothing else. For some reason, Larson was the only car throughout the entire Chevy camp who had speed, which didn't make any sense. But he couldn't win a race. But the second half of the season, Chevy started coming on strong, even though they only got like 4 wins total the entire year. But Chase got the majority of Chevy's wins last season for Hendrick. So it is what it is. Larson just can't say anything worthwhile. And I don't know. It's a little obnoxious. The whole interview was kind of a little off put. CGR can't be a top team if they can't win a race or get further into the playoffs for the championship. I'm so sick. My face is still disgusting right now. I'm trying to lose some weight in my face right now. It's like, but anyway, that was just off topic. One race with the new package does not define the matter of Hendrick Motorsports. They will come back stronger and better than ever this year. I firmly believe that. You can't keep a good organization down for this long. So I'm just saying. Other than that, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. And people always get on my case about caring so much about why I don't like Larson. Like, I just don't like his demeanor. He just seems so whiny and I don't know. It's just, something about him just rubs me the wrong way. I shouldn't have to explain why I don't like Larson. I'm not a fan of his and never will be. At one point, I did like him, but he just, I don't know. Just sick of hearing how perfect he is when he's not. He can't win a race when I know he has 5 total like career wins right now, but he's been stuck at that since Richmond, the fall Richmond race in 2017. Think about that. 2017. We're in 2019. He led 140 laps at Atlanta. Choked then by speeding on pit road. But whatever. Shit on shit on Hendrick Motorsports because they ran poorly this one race, the second race of the season. So they'll come back. They're strong at Vegas. They're strong at Phoenix. Well, Chase is strong at Phoenix. So I'm looking forward to that. And he's running the Hooters car this weekend and the next. So I'll get to see the new Hooters car. So I'm excited. I have to wear my first win shirt. That's about it. We're heading to Vegas and hopefully I get to watch the races this week, but I'm most likely be scheduled for Sunday. I guarantee it. Just watch. I'll update you guys. So